rain-soaked leather, and trembling hands. A biker laid his patch on a hospital counter like it was gold. Behind him, a little boy's heartbeat slowed. The storm rattled Ironwood Bay. Inside St. Mary's Hospital, Ethan Callahan, barely 7, lay motionless. A rare heart condition gripped him without warning. His mother Claire had been told the life-saving surgery wasn't covered, and funds needed were more than she could dream. Duke Marlowe entered, soaked boots, dripping leather vest. The Hell's Angel reached inside his vest, pulling out his patch, the sacred emblem bikers swore they'd never surrender. "Take this. Just save him," he cracked. The staff froze. Duke pressed a folded slip behind the patch, proof of a collector's standing offer. In biker culture, that patch was blood, loyalty, identity. Selling it was unthinkable. "Call him. He'll wire the money in minutes." Claire stumbled toward him. "Why would you do this?" Duke crouched by Ethan's bedside. "Because once I had a son, too. He didn't make it. I won't let another boy slip away if I can stop it." The nurses made the call. Within minutes, the terminal lit up. By dawn, Ethan was wheeled into surgery. Duke stood alone, staring at the patchless vest. Without that emblem, he wasn't an angel. He wasn't anything. When the surgeon emerged, "The boy's going to make it." Duke nodded, walked into the storm. For weeks, Duke rode alone. The angels had rules. No one gave up their patch. Exiled, they muttered. Nights were hardest. Only wind and exhaust answered back. Meanwhile, Ethan recovered. Claire searched for the man who vanished. Ethan asked softly, "Mom, will the biker come back?" Months later, at a forgotten gas station, a thunderous pack rolled in. Marshall, California, chapter president, pulled something from his saddlebag. Duke's patch, freshly sewn. "You think AFFA forgets?" Word spreads. "You traded your colors for a kid's life. That ain't betrayal, brother. That's the truest right of all." Duke took the patch slowly. Marshall clapped his shoulder. "Home's not lost, Duke. We ride with men who live for the code." The angels revved their Harleys. Duke slid the patch back on. It was belonging, redemption, a circle unbroken. Word spread through town. Claire sat with Ethan by the window, watching bikes thunder down Main Street, led by Duke. "He came back," Ethan whispered. That night the angels hosted a gathering. Marshall raised his glass. "Tonight we honor a man who lived those words beyond the road." Days later, Duke rode back into Ironwood Bay. Ethan broke free, running toward Duke's Harley. Duke caught him. "You saved me," the boy said. Duke swallowed hard. "Nah, kid. You saved me." Winter arrived. Duke spent time at Claire's diner while Ethan colored beside him. The angels made Ethan an honorary guest, giving him a tiny leather vest with a single wing. A reminder that brotherhood ain't about size. It's about heart. One afternoon, Ethan waited with a drawing. A biker holding a boy's hand with words, "You're my angel." Duke tucked it into his vest, right where his patch rested. One summer evening, the angels gathered for a memorial ride. Duke rode at the lead with Ethan in a sidecar. At the overlook, candles flickered. Duke stood tall, hand on Ethan's shoulder. "For those we ride with forever, and for those we save." That night under stars, Duke sat with Ethan asleep against his arm. He whispered to the sky, "Ride easy, son. I'm not alone anymore." With his brothers around him and a child's steady breath against his side, he finally felt whole. Sometimes the loudest thunder comes from love, not engines.